down before you do it. Oh.
It says, yeah, it's been waiting for us for like 5 minutes.
Bada bing, bada boom.
That's right.
So true.
But yeah, GigaBash, the new DLC came out. It's got Godzilla in it that he's already been in it. It's got Hedorah and Ghidorah in it. That's crazy. Anyone?
Indeed, it
Please,
does.
please.
And it has a bunch of other original fellows too.
She Hedorah on my Ghidorah till I
That should
Ultraman.
The only thing I've heard about the new fighters is that they just remade all of Hedorah's sound effects from the ground up, which is not something you see very often.
Yeah, Hedorah's got the transformation sound effects and like the I-beam sound effect, but like the roar is different. It's not the croaks.
There is already a mod though out there which restores the original roars, which is interesting. I don't think it's been publicly released yet, but I know someone's working on one.
The ping for this stream is going to be fantastic. I can tell you guys that already.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh crap! I realize I'm still sharing my screen in Discord. Hold on, that's going to cause problems. Oh, okay, there we go.
Ghidorah comes in like he does in his origin appearance. Comes in like a flame. Comes in flaming. Right. Oh yeah, this ping is fantastic.
Oh god, this is brilliant. Everything is happening about 10 seconds after I'm at...
It's very chunky.
Oh, this is going to be brilliant.
Wait, so we're using the media build right now. Shout out to the devs for providing it to us. I did just buy it already.
So did I.
And I'm wondering, because the media build kind of limits our, like, what we have. It's like a new save file. Koopa, did you buy it too yet?
I did, yes. I actually purchased it the second more or less as soon as it was available. I've done the same for all the DLCs because I feel that it's only right that if we're being provided this to showcase, we should at least own the product itself as well.
So my thought is, why not after this match we switch to the non-media build so we can actually have all the things we unlock?
Yeah, I would like that.
That's actually a good idea, honestly, yeah.
Well, actually, if we're streaming it, let's actually check to see if like the room code is visible, because we don't want that if it's like the base version.
Yeah, we don't want like random like griefers coming in, I guess.
They can be our fourth. It's fine. I'm not worried about it.
Ooh,
yeah.
Nice one.
Ultraman's the better franchise.
Let's switch to the non-media build so we can have the sauce.
I would like the sauce, yes.
Also, Squid, are you able to share your screen, or is it too taxing on the computer?
Yeah, I can do that. Let me close everything out real fast and then get it open correctly. I gotta go into the settings. We will. If
we make it a private match, it might be able to. Well, it's already private.
I just realized though that Steam, when you switch builds, you do have to re-download, so this will take a few minutes.
It'll just take.
It'll
take a second for me.
Yeah, it should take me maybe about like 5 minutes at the most. So I'll just quickly quit out this and get that started up right now. I guess while it does, I can take a look to just ask the question: how are you doing, chat? You having a good day?
Oh, by the way, chat, you're gonna see some frame dips now because Squid is downloading half a gigabyte of content.
It's half a giggle byte. It's a half a GigaBash byte.
I'm hearing it.
Yes.
It's in beta.
It was good timing.
Alright, I'll update this. I have to download 564 megabytes. Okay, I've got a pretty good download speed. This should only take about, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes again.
I'll be right back.
So the funny thing is, I'm not dipping frames at all. Like, I have my counter, so my audio is probably fine. It's just probably ass on Discord. What is our thoughts?
Frosty
on the new
Bear
DLC?
says, honestly, I think it's a cool choice to include Hedorah. I will always appreciate him showing up because he doesn't really show up in many games. So yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking when they called it the rival pack, I thought Mothra was gonna be in it because Mothra is like a rival.
It's all bipeds in this game, right?
For the most part now, yeah.
I mean, Hedorah's a little slime guy. Oh wait,
I
no,
guess maybe
there's
he's
the
a-
snail.
maybe he's
He
a
doesn't have any
tri-
legs.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess maybe you could count Hedorah as like a triped, considering he does use his tail to support himself. But I don't know, it's not a leg, so...
What I'm getting at is Mothra might be more difficult to program than the other
That's a good
characters
point,
since
yeah.
her body type is so different.
And also because she's consistently flying, which I guess would because like all the other characters are mostly sort of ground-based, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Zeta, you are kind of correct in that Hedorah was never playable in the Pipeworks trilogy, but Hedorah did have cameos in Destroy All Monsters Melee.
All right, I'm back.
If I recall, famously, the main reason why they stopped using him was because, or why they cancelled including him as a character was because they thought the cell shading would be too difficult to implement or something.
It was some kind of geometry shading issue, but Hedorah does appear as an assist in his flying form.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he just showed up.
Yeah, I didn't know he did
No, it's
anything.
it's an assist trophy in like Destroy All Monsters Melee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know the thing he does is makes energy meters refill super slowly. But like Mothra and Batfray, you can shoot him down.
Yeah.
General question,
I think-
but which would you prefer to see, Shimo and Scar King, or suitmation or stop motion?
Ooh, interesting.
I would like to see a Shimo suit.
I want to see
Yeah.
a suit too.
Out of the two fun little dudes that we got.
Wait, don't accept that invite. Don't accept that invite
I'm not
until
in yet.
Koopa's. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I
I'm
see.
still
You're
downloading.
doing that thing where it starts. You click on play, but then it takes like a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am just finishing. It's currently patching, so I'm just gonna take me a couple more minutes, I think.
I'll invite Koopa first, and then I'll invite Squid, so that like the fourth slot is not taken.
Sounds good. Majungasaurus Cratinissimus says Shimo stop motion is just Redosaurus.
Oh, Squid, could you look at
Yeah,
what
I
Titano
see
sent
it.
you?
I see it. Let me see if I can
Lower
adjust
the
it.
bit rate so it's less choppy.
Cryptidliker says, I'm on the GigaBash Discord server, so I can confirm that Mothra isn't in GigaBash because they can't figure out how to make an entirely aerial character.
Oh, well, there you go.
I'd imagine, yeah, it would require quite a bit of rebalancing if Mothra's the only character that can fly while everyone else can only jump.
I need to.
I think it's an easy fix.
This is partial.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's getting bad. Hold on. I need to stop streaming for a second to change the bitrate.
I'm just going to quickly change my username on Discord as well because I see that everyone is seeing me entitled as Noseless Luigi.
Incredible.
It's
hold I think I've stopped dropping frames. Regardless, I'm watching the thing.
Based on like a corruption screenshot that I thought was really funny, and so I kept it as. So I just did that so people didn't wonder who I was on the server, but evidently now everyone knows without the context, which is just kind of funny.
Okay. I've stopped dropping frames.
I'm just gonna quickly.
It's fine now.
You've picked them back up?
Yeah, I see the percent of dropped frames dropping. It was just when it was opening up, it was like, oh no.
Profiles.
But no, it's good now. It's dropping
Save
back
change.
slowly.
Okay.
I have a suspicion that
Koopa,
isn't
are
going
you
to
in?
change. Let me see. I'm just finished patching now, so I'm going to boot this up. This will take me a couple of seconds.
And the game, it's not capturing the game.
There we go.
Lovely. I'll be right back.
Barney the Cacodemon says, "Hello, it's the King Homer and Homerzilla guy here." Oh, that was still just a brilliant moment. No, I don't think there will be King Homer or Homerzilla.
It was just how matter of fact it was.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no room code now,
Alright.
so we should be fine.
Mine is at the awkward moment now where it's taking an age to boot up because Steam just likes to do that sometimes. Alright, got the invite.
Did you say there's no room code?
Yeah, there's no room
Like visible?
code. No room code visible.
Okay, good.
So
Game, please don't
Wait,
crash.
no, you're on battle mode.
yeah, well, there is one, but it cuts off half of it. Thank you for the 9 months, Plague Doc. Now legends unite to fight. Deep in Toho's archives, a fearsome battle is brewing. Fearsome Kong is Smog.
Fearsome Godzilla has it all.
And Godzilla, with his mighty weapon Zuko, is ready to fight Godzilla Kong, the new lawsuit.
Badass.
An extremely funny Wikizilla editor put Zuko in the weapons category a few weeks ago.
And they were so right to do that.
Valid.
I do not have the invite on my screen right now. It's not giving me the option to... Oh, there we go. Thank
Sending
you.
it again.
Everyone has sent me an invite. Yeah, I think it's doing it now. No. Yes. There we go.
They should have made one of the alternate costumes the rainbow wing design for Ghidorah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The
They
one that
should've,
Kazum
but that would've-
pretends doesn't exist.
Yeah.
They should have, but they didn't because of that would require an extra license. You got a license for that.
What is this? I don't remember this level.
Yeah, they introduced 2 new levels in a recent update.
Sweet. I'm picking that
Oh,
one.
nice.
This one
Just do something random.
sends out power-ups. So like you get an extra damage boost.
Franchise fan says, Zuko is the most durable baby.
I don't know. Minya takes a beating. I think Toho Kingdom needs to add both Zuko and Minya to Kaiju War Chronicles so I can write a fight.
Wait, Minya isn't in there already?
He's not. He could be an assist for Showa Godzilla, but he can't be his own character.
Oh, that's...
Same with Koma Dithrax. Be an assist for Zilla, but not her own character.
Huh. I had no idea that KWC rules were so complicated.
I've written like 2, and I want to write another one. It's just like, how many hours are there in a day?
Simply make more.
I try.
I wish.
Okay, I didn't realize
I
the...
decided to go with...
What?
Interesting.
I don't know what you
All
said.
right. Oh yeah, I see those red. Let's go. Ping.
I've gone with the skin
Oh.
closest to Neo Hedorah here.
Golden has left the
Badass.
game.
Blue, but it'll...
I got a desync.
Oh, desync error.
I could create the room.
Okay. Golden, are you
Yeah, I'm
hardwired?
gonna stick around.
I'm hardwired. Yes.
I'm hardwired too. Weird.
Alright, I'm in.
Is there enough baby kaiju to warrant Baby War Chronicles? I think so.
Baby War Chronicles.
Kaiju babies.
Yeah, I have heard Rise Together. I really like that song.
Yeah, the music video actually used some miniature sets, which looked pretty good. It also used AI, which did not.
I love technical problems.
Little low poly.
I like
people.
that the little fleeing citizens don't have faces.
Yeah, they're low
Yeah.
poly.
A little Roblox-esque.
Thank you for the $5, Richard Cardamon. We will be getting an Ibira Kaiju profile in the near future. His crossover comes out this Friday. Really?
I actually don't know what that's referring to.
You're getting foot dived. Damn it.
Welcome back, Dr. Doom.
Yes! That's great!
And one of my favorite things about Ghidorah in this one is he can do the air stomp that he has in the Pipeworks trilogy.
It actually dates all the way back to the Battle Legends and Kaiju Daikisen. I think it's actually a thing he does in the movie. Like, there's a bit where, in Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, he like stomps on him repeatedly.
Yeah, when he's been knocked into a pit.
And
more
like,
or
the Showa
less.
Incarnation does that as well to Anguirus as well in Destroy All Monsters, so it's kind of a
Of
thing
course.
Ghidorah can always do, I guess.
The ultimate King Ghidorah video game attack is the infinite flying kick in Godzilla Domination.
Oh god, yeah.
Yes. Ooh.
We have talked about doing a Dave the Diver stream, right? I know Les is pretty excited about that game.
I know very little about it.
I think that'd be quite fun.
LMAO.
Oh, the frame's zipping out. We might actually have to reboot after this with a smaller bit rate.
Oh, is the bitrate bad too?
Yeah, it's going up again. Right when our connection looks good. Hold on. I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna stop sharing in Discord. I think that's gonna fix it. Sorry. Someone else needs to share their screen in Discord, because me doing both causes issues. Yeah, and then I immediately... Oh no, it's still going. Still
I love
dropping
Hedorah's
frames.
body slam, that's just cool.
Right now I'm trying to see if the frames stop dropping. And they've stopped dropping now. Oh, yeah, okay, they've definitely stopped dropping.
Badass.
Someone else needs to share it in Discord for everyone else, because it's not working for me.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I will stream it at 480p. Because why God would I do it at 720?
I can't read Kaiju fans' donation behind the poll.
Zuko, weapon or child? Both. Why not both? Actually, you could say Manila was a weapon and a child, considering Godzilla made him fire
the £5 Kaiju fan. Heyo y'all, I hope y'all doing the best. Was rewatching your last GigaBash stream before this.
Giggle bash.
If it starts dropping frames again in this match, we're gonna stop the stream and restart it at a lower bit rate. But I think it was just because I was streaming two separate things.
Yeah.
Because it stopped.
Cat Anada asks, what does the money donated to the channel go to? It goes towards site upkeep.
Yeah.
Of which we have needed a lot recently. Stuff keeps breaking.
Yeah.
We need to pay for server stuff. And then if stuff is left over, it's split amongst people who work on stuff for the month. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
I'm gonna get you. Oh, I should have practiced this.
was really... I'm doing this more or less blind. I did like a brief warm-up with Hedorah, and like, you know, I'm actually meant to be... I should probably be pretty rusty, because I haven't played this game since we last streamed it.
Yeah, Hedorah is like... It's got the defense of a wet garbage bag, but it can get Giga Energy pretty quickly because of its acid attacks.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because it wasn't in the Pipeworks games,
thank
but
you.
Hedorah is such a brick wall in the movies that it's weird seeing it just get knocked around the arena like this.
Thank you for the $5.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Wiskovich. My cousin's husband is upset that Zuko is taller than Kong in Kong Skull Island. He's just.
I think that's proof positive that they're similar but separate species.
He's just a little boy.
He's 30 years old.
It is also really weird that Kong
And
looks like that in
Godzilla's
Kong
like
Skull
several
Island,
thousand,
and
but he
then
still looks like a 20-year-old drunk college student. He's a little boy.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Nuh-uh, 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 no, 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 no. You don't get it. It's mine. I want it. Wow, it's that easy.
oh,
That was
Got a guy.
and it's gone. Oh no, it's back.
yeah. You got a friend.
Nope.
Well, that was he
Jesus.
actually cast for a second there. It knocked me out of the hole as I was about to fall into it. Oh no, I'm still there. I seriously thought I was going to die there.
Fearsome Godzilla
Like,
has
I-
evolved,
like,
and
there's
the
a
choices
stage with
are
another
yes
hole.
and Fearsome Godzilla.
I have to admit, I thought I was going to die if I fell down there, but apparently you just get launched back out, so it's not like the other stage of the hole, apparently.
I like Rohana. She's sassy.
Hey, Wikizilla, in your opinion, which is the strongest Godzilla of them all?
Me, I win.
The one that drinks Dr. Pepper.
Oh yeah.
I've been rereading Godzilla in Hell because we're working on a page for that Godzilla incarnation, and he does some fairly wild stuff, like destroy the entire planet with a beam lock.
Yeah. And he gets to fight Yog Sothoth, which is pretty cool as well.
I like
And-
that in that book it's like local man literally too angry to die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He
That's
comes
more or less
back
how
at
it
the end.
goes.
Do we have a page for surprise spaghetti?
Yes, we do. Although it is not called that.
We need to
I
add it
think
to
it's
the
called
alias
Doppelganger
section.
Demon.
I think it's called the Doppelganger Demon. Let me drop a
Oh,
link.
the
Yeah.
thing.
There is no way that was not inspired by the thing.
It definitely
Of
was,
course.
but I
If
like
it-
calling it surprise spaghetti.
Yeah.
It's so good it makes the kind of barely altered versions of the other kaiju that show up later in the comic underwhelming in comparison.
They do kind of peak early with that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically, Godzilla has gone to heaven if you count the time he went to Mount Olympus and fought the gods. It wasn't the Christian heaven, but it was a heaven, you could say.
Didn't go well for Mount Olympus.
Yeah.
I know I have some friends, my comic talk mutuals are going through the comics, and the fact that it ended with a Buddha quote, someone's like, is Godzilla Buddhist? And I'm like, I don't know.
He is from Japan. They have a high population of Buddhists over there.
Yeah.
He should be Buddhist to counterbalance Ultraman being Catholic.
Right.
What's Gamera? A turtle. Okay.
Atheist.
Yeah, he's turtles all the way down.
Yeah.
So.
Get foot dived, idiot.
Nuh-uh.
Wikizilla, it's been so long. Like we all try to figure out ways to do more streams. Just life is hard.
And the site is in significant need of updating with the new movie. The
definitely.
new stuff, like the comic, the novelization, the movie itself. The releases have been kind of staggered, so that helps. But there were a lot of monsters in that movie.
I think they made good use of Doug.
Yes.
I think that was the best way they could have used him.
I do think it's very funny that one of the first things we learned about the movie is that he was coming back, and then he had barely more screen time than he did in Godzilla vs. Kong.
I mean, that's just right. Is Doug multiverse level?
His screen time should increase by a few seconds with each installment.
Until it's Doug the movie.
Doug's second
Don't
movie.
tempt them. Oh my god!
Hey, it's like
I get that reference.
It's like then finally we could have Little Godzilla's underground adventure. So you know,
Get foot dived, idiot!
well, that is an antique reference.
Thanks, Koopa.
I just got an achievement for that. Player level 30. Nice.
I love the funny frog. I love funny frog.
Funny frog that gives Kong depression.
And then closely followed by Not Mander, who is then followed by Not Mander on the surface. I will admit, though, I actually really do like Drowned Viper's design. I thought that was really quite a cool, design for a monster.
I'm trying to remember who I was actually good with, because I'm getting...
Yeah, it's kind of a shame the MonsterVerse introduces all of these one-off creatures that odds are we're never going to see again. Or if we see them again, they're going to be used again as cannon fodder.
Did y'all read the prequel comic to GXK yet?
Unfortunately.
Yes. I like the idea of there being a MonsterVerse version of Kraven. I think that's a fun idea.
You like the idea, but how is it in execution?
Well, he doesn't really get to kill anyone except that one dog, so he only executes one.
I
like how it started as mocking laughter, that it wasn't funny, and then it turned real.
Fuck. I mean, shit, crap. I mean, heck.
I know there's a mod someone's making that adds Mecha PP as a playable character. I think they should just do
really
that.
the name they went for that monster, huh?
Yeah, just do it in the base game.
It's PP Juris.
Like, I thought, when I was playing through Adventure Mode, they have a different name for it in this game. I can't remember it. I know it was like, oh, he'll be like a different skin for PP Juris, or he'll be unlockable. It's like, no, he's just here. He's a stage hazard. I'm like, please.
I do think, if they're looking for original characters to add in DLC, why not add Mecha PP? Just go for it. It's the most logical choice.
Yeah, because, I mean, judging by the mod, it, already works. It's kind of like how War of the Monsters, another game I've been lobbying for us to stream, has two characters who, already work in the base game as, playable, but that you can only play them through codes.
Yeah.
Two of the boss characters, just work.
Ghidorah feels like one of these characters that I think it's a bit like we were saying that there's characters in this game in the last stream that you can just kind of pick up and go. I think Ghidorah's one of them too.
There is a bit of weirdness.
I've seen people talking about is they are a bit overpowered.
There is a bit of weirdness with Ghidorah. He doesn't always do the beam when you want him to.
Yeah.
Cheater.
I am not a pumpkin eater.
That's what I was thinking.
There you are.
Nope.
Ooh. I did that while being launched. Nice. Okay, so that's one way you can actually survive.
Thank you for the $5, Cameron. Yay or nay, Trapper and Bernie somehow make MonsterVerse Godzilla. It's their baby and they get married and that's their child. That's the payoff for it's the payoff for that wonderful place to raise a family line.
Yeah, Anata says, why did Bernie not kiss Trapper? Is he stupid?
Godzilla and Kong should have made out in GXK.
I can't believe the marketing for a Godzilla movie had queer baiting in it, but they really released official Valentine's Day cards.
Badass.
I don't... Okay.
Godzilla Store says, Hedorah the girl boss makes her return.
Guess. That's an old reference. That's like an old reference to one of our streams.
Yeah. That's a really old one. You can know that you know this watch has been around for a while.
Does Doug orbit the sun? I mean, we all orbit the sun.
Yeah,
that's a thing we all do.
He is one of Earth's creatures, after all.
We are all
Franchise fan says
greenery.
fearsome Hedorah slays.
Yas, queen. Slay.
Is the sun, says Big Jack Horner. Oh man, that's an even older reference. Weaponized swans. We're really going for it now.
Yeah. Foot dive, idiot!
Sadly, not the bouncy kind.
Oh.
I do think it's really funny that Ghidorah has Dr. Doom's foot dive, and then MF Doom did an album called King Ghidorah.
King Ghidra,
Yeah.
take me to your leader. And it's got samples from Invasion of the Astro Monster in it. It's a really fun album.
I think they should get instrumental versions of the tracks and have them score a MonsterVerse movie on like a Monster Island type area.
It would
I
be
think that'd be
significantly better than the score for the last two movies.
I can
junkie
actually
story,
hear some of
yeah.
Hedorah's rules in like the transformation thing, but other than that, I think that might be it.
It's
Like,
reminiscent.
apart from the sound he makes when he transforms.
I heard you do the beam as I hit you. I'm not sure how that didn't connect. Killed by the tornado.
I really should have practiced. Instead, last
It's
night
okay. I don't know what I'm doing either.
well, you've been playing pretty frequently. I see you the notifications on Discord. But like, so last night I was just like, I'm gonna play through Shadow the Hedgehog again.
Why?
I like that game.
More power to you.
You streamed Sonic 06 and then picked the Son aiming
Yes.
path like a coward.
Oh god!
You remember
Fractal
that?
Hedorah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I have memory exclusively for things that are silly. I don't remember the days my sister's birthdays are, but I remember silly stuff.
Listen, I just don't think humans and hedgehogs should procreate.
I tuned out for a bit to
Sega
talk to the
obviously
chat and
I'm
came
glad
back.
you came
to
back.
that.
I'm glad you came back for that.
Sega obviously disagrees.
Hard Hats Incorporated says Doug died on the cross for our sins.
How do you get up there?
It's so funny.
Yeah, how did he get up there?
Well, he's a lizard. He's a little sticky. Koopa, pick a level.
Oh, right, sorry. I thought I'd already selected for a sec.
Anyone else have the fear they're behind on the stream, so by the time you comment on live chat, they're actually onto a different subject? We've never stayed on the same subject for more than 3 seconds.
Yeah, definitely.
It's always we're going to be bouncing back and forth. Send your comment, we'll probably still read it.
Oh, yeah.
You guys ever heard of ADHD?
I mean, hey, I'm on the spectrum. I might not have ADHD, but rambling is my specialty, so, yeah, I go all over the place.
You ever hear of ADHD? My father
My
had a
father.
genetic brain disorder, and he gave that to me.
Give that to me.
How did I lose my health that fast? Wow.
Hedorah has acid blood, okay.
Yeah, makes sense. I guess I am cutting, using cutting all the time, so.
Bolton, tastes like crab or lobster, go.
Crayfish, which I guess is technically lobster, so, you know.
Bring out the lobster.
I really want to make an edit of the bring out the dancing lobster scene, and then Bolton just walks in.
Speaking of which, the footage of Guillermo del Toro meeting Bolton is some of the most adorable stuff that I've seen in a while.
Barton, Seijin.
After this match, we need to invite Titano. I see the poll in chat.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Don't worry, you're coming in.
Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me.
No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no,
Brock,
no.
get a shout. Yes, Brock, you will get a shout out right now.
This is real. Something that this DLC addressed that is kind of an aspect of the character. I'm not even going to make the observation now. No, but seriously, one aspect of the character that is rarely addressed, but I think they do address here, which is kind of cool, is that a Hedorah is sometimes its subtitle is like the ninja or something, like Space Ninja.
Yeah.
So one of Hedorah's moves here is a counter, or if it gets hit, it leaves behind some sludge.
Hedorah is
nice.
Marth.
Yeah. Though Bolton is also called the Space Ninja, so there are 2 ninjas in this game. I think we need to lay off the ninjas. They can't put another one in it. It'd be too much.
No Giran then.
No
Yeah,
Giran.
Yeah, he's got shurikens. Can't make the cut.
Titano, can you go live on Steam?
Yeah, we're ready when you are.
Let's name the skins. There's normal. There's there's cranberry.
Okay, so Titano,
Still
go launch GigaBash. Make sure you don't have the media build installed.
There's,
Do not have the media build
there's
installed.
gray, and there's also gray.
Okay, so just launch
One of them
GigaBash
is
and
is heavily based.
make
on,
sure
like,
you're
the
online as
silver
well.
colour.
Wikizilla, can I get a shout out if you don't mind me asking? Okay, we can give you a shout out. Godzilla 1954, King of the Monsters, Fanatic Forever.
Ah!
It's funny that whenever like I think about GigaBash DLC, it's always like, oh, they should add this one, they should add this one, and then I like think like, these are just characters I care about, and no one will buy the DLC for.
Oh god, yeah.
Because I'm like, put the War of the monsters in there, and I'm like, I'm the only one who remembers this game.
It's a bit like me, because like I'd like to see a lot of really obscure like Showa aliens and like kaiju show up. Like I think there'd be plenty of opportunities for them. I mean, hey, why not add Godman and Green Man to this game? I think that'd be a cool addition. Because they're so obscure that I think they might like the going price for them might be lower, so they could have a decent chance. But
speaking of which,
while I have the chance, I just did a video on them.
I was about to plug you too.
I was going to plug it. I was going to plug it too. Yeah.
I just did a Godman and Green Man review. Check it out on really youtube.com/Zagorudan. I swear it's entertaining. I'm trying to get this set up. You're not like visible on the online.
Why is someone
like there's a section that says online and it says you're not online.
Sheep.
I had a user on my friends list called, let me just double check, see if they actually still have that username. There was one called 1 million exploding suns. There's also, it's closely followed by Petrol Drinker, Oil Drinker's brother, apparently.
There we go. We're gonna play.
There we go. Itano has been muted.
Why is my controller not working?
Would their child be Green Godman or God Green Man? I think they'll have twins.
Yeah, well, it would have to be color theory. I don't know.
They're red and they're green, so whatever color that makes is
like bronze man or something.
Oh, Spectre Man.
Spectre Man. Yeah. That's a great show.
That's a great show. Really underrated.
My favorite thing that I lose my mind every time I watch it is when Dr. Gory starts giving a speech. Karis starts like imitating his mannerisms in the background.
Yeah, his mannerisms.
Cat Anada says their child is Man. And Crab Gaming Real says Wikizilla sold me unregistered firearms behind the Godzilla Hotel.
We did that in confidence.
You're not allowed to do that in Japan.
You can only kill people with the doohickey in Japan.
Yeah, or you got to use heat actions that don't explicitly kill someone despite being horrifically brutal. And don't forget to pick up a bicycle if you're in Kamurocho.
Yeah.
La 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 la.
There is an achievement in this game called Katamari, and it's when you roll up 3 players.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit.
Oh, we've been given the explosive punch ability. Okay, that's cool.
Hey, you're not allowed to do that.
I've got stuck in a building. I'm officially... Okay, thank you. I actually got stuck there for a sec.
No power-ups for anybody.
Wow, do you hate fun?
I don't know him.
Wave Blast.
Go, my children!
Yoshi moment.
This is my favorite character.
It is such a fun character to play as. Wikizilla, thoughts on the recent season of Smiling Friends? I mean, it's alright. Haven't really seen much of it yet. But...
I like the preview of the upcoming episode where they're arguing in the convenience store. And Armzo, if you screw up again, you're going back to the psych ward!
You were supposed to condemn him.
Yeah, that was a good one, too.
God, I love the ragdoll physics in this game when they kick in. It's a bit scuffed, but in the best way. Fun fact, Spectre-Man is a mistranslation. What P Productions originally intended his name to be was Spectrum Man, as in the colour spectrum.
Spectre-Man is a significantly better name, so probably mistranslating.
They already kind of failed with that name because he has no color.
Yeah, he's just gold. I mean, I guess if they gave him rainbow powers, maybe it would make more sense to call him
Spectre-Man.
But,
this is Overlord. You must kill this small child.
But no, I can't do that. There has to be another way. Spectre-Man, don't make me come down there.
Spectre-Man, I'm getting me mallet.
Overlord does kind of have like the inflection of like a concerned parent. Always found that amusing.
Matthew's Film Zone says, I want a Gamera DLC. You want a Gamera DLC. We all want a Gamera DLC.
Franchise fan had the best comment on it. It's not the color spectrum, it's because he's on the spectrum. It is extremely funny that, like, the way he interacts with, like, his co-workers is very, like, oh, they just think he's a bit fucked up.
It's a bit odd.
Matt Hedgen says, incredibly based. Aquamothra asks, when will Mothra be added to GigaBash? Well, apparently, according to another user much earlier in the stream, they're having trouble implementing her because they don't actually know how to make a character that solely flies.
I think you could just have she just floats off the ground, but like she's still treated like she's grounded.
Yeah, I think that would make sense.
It's an easy fix.
Counterpoint, Legagiris.
True.
Alonso Tompkins says Redman should be DLC and all his moves kill everyone else in one hit. I mean, it's not that easy for him. You do see him having trouble sometime.
I do like the Matt Frank comic a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Super Eye inexplicably didn't do anything besides stage shows with the fresh Redman suit they have, but I'm glad a really good comic came out of that, out of the Blue Revival.
It's very kind of frustrating that Volume 2 and 3 of the comic are very hard to come by. Like, you can get digital copies of all of Volume 1, but for the second and third volumes, they were sold in English for a limited time, so you either gotta import them where the narration is still in Japanese, or just be lucky enough to find them. Like, I was lucky that Daphne had an extra copy of Volume 3, because I just had Volume 1 and 2 for the longest time.
Yeah, and I think the company that made them went out of business, too.
I have... Oh, for a sec there.
What a wonderful game to not have depth perception on my end.
Oh god, yeah. I find that sometimes when the screen is all the way zoomed out like this, it's easy to forget who you are sometimes.
When it like pulls all the way back to show the special move, the ult, the item for that, it can like obscure where you are. Like it prioritizes where the special move is. That can be kind of annoying.
Which, like, I get, but, like...
The AI doesn't... The AI knows where you are, but you don't.
I think... This is, again, me talking up that I think we should stream more of the monsters. I like their format that, like, when you're, like, playing individually, you have, like, a behind-the-back camera, and only when you get close together, it goes to, like, a fighting camera.
I think that's quite cool.
Oh, scheisse.
I think we're all done. We're all gonna go pretty fast now.
Crimson Call asks, Koopa, are you aware that the Japanese company Nintendo has stolen your name for the turtles in the relatively unknown game Super Mario Bros?
I shall have to sue for copyright and then probably get DMCA'd into oblivion.
Little known,
yeah, they own your name now, sorry.
Little-known indie company, Nintendo.
Ah, but don't worry.
Nintendo's not in Indianapolis.
I'll just rename myself Koopa with a C-E-R, C and an E and R.
What the
You just said 716 asks, which Godzilla monster is on the spectrum?
Rainbow Mothra.
God.
Overfinch says, I hope we get a Kong and a Gamera in this game. I think Gamera has a better chance of being in-game, knowing that I'm sure there would be many, like... It would be interesting to see the discourse that would come out of, like, which incarnation are we talking about?
They would probably end up using the novel version, the recent novels, just because, like, those rights are probably easier to get.
Game Mill collaboration where they use the DeVito Kong.
Oh, God.
I don't know if GigaBash will still be updating by then, but we do not have long until the original King Kong movie is public domain.
Indeed. Just literally 9 years. Well, not 9 years, even less than that, but 9 years until the film is public domain.
It is very funny that Son of Kong will be going into public domain that same year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. They wanted a cheapie.
But I love Kiko. Kiko's great.
King Ghidorah, take me to your leader.
The junior guy says, do you think Hedorah was a weak inclusion? No. Oh, a weird inclusion,
No.
sorry. No, absolutely not. I think it would make sense to have included him down the line. So it's interesting that I guess they're showing up now instead of like further along, but honestly...
It's the quirky pick.
Yeah. I like that every DLC so far has included a conventional pick and one which no one expected.
Yeah.
As well. I think that's a good one.
Who's better, Kiko or Suko? I think they're friends and sit in the sandbox together and eat sand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crimson Call says, I wonder if Rainbow Mothra just kind of chose to become rainbow for the aesthetic.
Thank you for the £5, Kaiju Fan 1954. Did y'all hear Nintendo purging 20 years worth of add-ons for their Gmod characters? Yeah. But I also heard, because of the way the Gmod fandom is, that they've preserved most of it anyway, so...
Oh, yeah. You gotta remember, back in the say, like, the Steam Workshop was not the main source for Gmod add-ons. It wasn't even for a few years after it was introduced. And I think garysmod.org, of all places, is still around.
It is.
And that hasn't been hit by any DMCAs yet.
People have
so, you know what to do, guys.
People
Go and check it out there.
Mirroring it for years. Really, it's like, it only worked because, like because Valve can get scared by another company starting nonsense.
Yeah.
Like, Gary's Mod doesn't care. It's like, no, these are either custom things or, like, they can argue, like, right to rip, like, a thing you bought. So...
Yeah.
Like, it's very much the, let's go, baby, I know the law.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if all else fails, just go to SFM Lab, just upload all your add-ons there. Like, SFM Lab allows literally anything.
Anything.
As long as it's, like...
I forgot how good Godzilla is in this game, which I think is a crazy thing to say.
The devs previously talked about how they couldn't do Ghidorah because of his heads and flying, so now they're showing that they can do that now.
Well, that means they just figured it out.
If that's yeah, it could just be that they figured it out. I don't think this is a tech demo, as much as it's just we can do it now. Oh, that's brutal. Can I actually jump on that? Or okay, good. You're right. He's still taking fire damage up here. No, I'm not. That is pretty damn cool.
Yeah, Ghidorah's his ult in this is very strange.
I see the vision, at least.
And Bolton's just chilling over there, trapped on a building surrounded by lava.
Yeah, it's because the second I touch it, I think I am dead. Yeah.
Zyza Draws says, okay, hear me out. Kong gets added for DLC, but it's from that one Skull Island game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier with the DeVito Kong.
Oh,
Then
I feel like it being from that specific game has different implications, though.
Yeah, because it's
less dignified implications.
Yeah, but it would be funny.
Just use the same model.
It would be funny.
You could.
If there was a second Ultraman DLC pack, who would you pick?
Gamora, 100%.
Gamora would
Gamora
definitely
and
be a
Juggler.
pick.
That's
I'd
my
argue Taro could be a cool inclusion as well. Like, if nothing else, to use the Ultra Dynamite as a super attack, that would be a really cool thing to see.
And you gotta throw Big Corn in there.
Yeah, Red King would be an excellent inclusion.
Get him out of here! I don't like him. Give him out! Don't give him his coat.
It would be Mr. Bad himself.
Mr. Bad!
Please, for
Bolton
the love
would be
of
a
God,
fun
put
character
Juggler
to
in there.
include, but I think as a fighter, it wouldn't really be a good choice. It would make to include them as like a stage opponent or something.
I like the from the, I think it's the newest series or second newest series, the temple dog. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
it looks like a
from Jade.
Yeah. Especially because, like, you know, they don't kill him, they just, like, they put him back down for a nap. It's like, no, you're cranky. Go back.
But by doing so, they have to literally pierce his brainstem, which is a little bit.
How do y'all go to sleep?
Yeah, I just casually sever the connection to the rest of my body, and it knocks me out good.
Yeah.
Trust me, I haven't woken up since.
But you're.
And
I
how
think
are we
you're
talking
lying
to you?
about that part. Look at these fun guys watching us.
You went right into that one.
Whoa. Thanks for $100, McTankies. My
Holy
picks
crap.
would be Orga and Bagan. Seriously,
Holy crap.
that's cool. Thanks for the donation.
Yes, thank you. Back in a video game would be a nice instance of coming full circle since his little renaissance.
I will think it's funny if Baggin only gets to be in children's puppet shows and video games.
I do think the time is right, though, for him to have another video game appearance. It feels like the right time now.
But he's so famous for being like this ultimate final boss that it would be sort of strange to have him on the same level as all the other playable characters.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
I
though,
mean,
like,
that would be-
Ghidorah and Hedorah kind of have that reputation, too. And
I don't think he
they've
should
shown
have
here
that
as well.
exclusivity, though. He should be as good as everyone else.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
they-
exactly.
I think the
It's the
weird pick if they
fandom
do a,
that kind of turned him into a...
I think if they do a weird pick for Gamera, it should be Gara Sharp.
Garasharp would be really cool.
Really
Or
big snake.
Mariko Bukareppa, just a giant crab.
I
The
feel like
confidence with which you pronounce that horrible name.
it's like the Makin Kosapo of kaiju names.
Mankanko Zepalefaga.
Put Ozaru in the game.
Yeah, that's your Dragon Ball rep.
You'd have to team up with Bandai to pull that off, but you never know.
That's
Maybe
why
if
you
this
can't
game
get the
has like a...
Ultraman DLC in Japan.
Actually, yeah. That
Screw
that
those
makes sense.
guys.
Yeah, they do own like a controlling stake.
There's a bunch of Red King references being made in the chat, so if anyone doesn't know, there is some concept art coming out of GXK, where Scar King is referred to as Red King, which,
nice.
I mean, accurate descriptor, but also I would love to be in the room when they figured out that was already the name of an established kaiju.
Yeah, do you think it was they
Wondering
were like
where-
ready to trademark it and everything?
They were like, damn, we have to make this name slightly less generic.
Scar King. Yeah, that's less generic.
Ho 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 ho. Ah!
I call him the Skarking.
I call him Uncle Skeeter.
I call him
Hey,
Pat.
everyone knows
We're
it's-
best
it's,
friends.
It's not fair to Pat.
They're both small. Will
My
you guys
favorite-
make updated Monsterverse videos?
Yeah,
Perhaps.
we gotta.
I would like to do the Godzilla one since I was originally going to do that.
I think Boyo has to do Scar King. I would like to do.
Yeah, we might do
He
it.
is our resident Sky Island guy.
I would like to do. Oh my god!
he's
Oh
doing-
my
he
God.
got wedged into the wall and he's just seizing. That was horrible.
I feel like we could reuse a majority of those videos, but like add patch notes.
We could.
Yeah, I reckon so. I think
Unless,
a lot
like,
of them are very, very well fleshed out.
Yeah, I don't think they did any like huge retcons to the past.
Well, I mean, Legacy of
it's
Monsters.
Monarch that's the real continuity nightmare.
I think if Boyo should do Scar King, I want to do Shimo.
The Shmoo.
The Shmoo.
Shishishishima.
IDK.
If I edit the Suko video, I need to sneak in an image of Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle.
Just have it like 20% opacity over his like introductory.
Yeah.
Sun Riley says, imagine if the next GigaBash DLC would be Rexy from Jurassic Park.
God.
Interesting choice.
Literal coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb.
Yeah.
My favorite thing was that when Jurassic World was coming out, they were asking the actors who would win in a fight, Godzilla or Indominus, and it's like they're all saying Indominus, and I'm like, I don't think you know how
They're
sizes
promoting a
work.
movie.
Yeah.
They're promoting a movie.
Also, actors tend to be very sleep deprived when doing those press tours, so I forgive them.
Our guy is stronger. Okay.
What press tour was it when Samuel L. Jackson was trying to get the white interviewer to say the N-word?
What?
It's really funny. It was like, because the guy says the N-word. He's like, no, say it. Say it. And he's like, I don't want to say it. He's like, come on, I'll say it with you.
I feel like it would make the most sense for it to be for a Tarantino movie.
It might have been for one of the ones he did with Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, the Hitman's Bodyguard?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but we've got a bunch of people in the chat right now making Thug Shaker references, and I'm scared to ask what provoked it.
We don't have to acknowledge
Sometimes nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Our chat is being weird. I don't need to ask, to be honest.
I don't know what that is.
All I know is it's a meme, and I'm not bothering to look any
I'll tell you
closer.
later,
It's probably
Squid.
something NSFW.
I'll send you a picture later, Squid.
I wish we could share the video I made on stream of the king-size superplex. Because that was the only thing I was thinking during Godzilla X Kong when Godzilla did the suplex.
So good.
And he's coming in with the chair.
Oh my.
We never did do a discussion stream of that.
We meant to. Yeah.
Yeah, we never got around.
Everyone was busy.
I can say
Everyone
that I
was busy.
have actually had the chance to watch it because I watched it on stream a couple of days ago with the usual live stream crew on the server, so I could actually have something to provide.
You mean on the legally?
Yes, we
you watched it legally on HBO Max, which is definitely available in the UK.
So, yes. Well, I took part in the watching of a legally obtained Blu-ray, so yes, I can say that actually it was done all above board.
Yes.
I ate the Blu-ray and just recounted the events of the movie.
Oh, badass.
Oh yes, seriously, that's pretty cool.
Why did you say it like that?
Awesome.
There goes Rex says, and here comes the giant fist.
Because it's badass.
Whiter says, when are they adding the snowman from Half Human?
When they
I
don't
think if
feel
you
anything
ask, you get
anymore.
permabanned from the Discord.
when they don't feel when they don't feel anything anymore. They're like, we'll torch our
When they've
reputation.
run out of everyone else.
Mitchell,
And
you
then they
Also,
realize,
the
hey,
answer
wait
to
a
the
minute.
question, when are we doing a kaiju profile for the snowman? It's just legally dicey. Toho is especially
I mean, we could do it. It's
dedicated
just that,
to...
we could do it. It's just that Toho, if we ever did get sponsors, they probably wouldn't sponsor us after that.
Oh, something that which also needs mentioning is the H-Man is getting a remake, and it is a Japanese-Korean joint production, and it's going to be called Gasman.
It's a
So
TV
that's a new
show.
thing. Yep, and it's got some pretty good pedigree behind it. I think, isn't the director the guy that worked on Train to Busan or something?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. It's the same director.
In that
I
case,
think.
then we know that's going to be pretty cool
director.
because that's a good film.
Director as in the showrunner, because I don't think they'll do every episode.
Yeah.
I like the Cryomander's most recent message of "You will do a Gamera show a video."
Yeah, just there is you will, like we're being held at gunpoint here.
I'm tired of asking. Do Amanda video now.
that did happen. What's the
we
problem with
exercised that demon.
What's the problem with half human? I'll explain it very shortly. Me and Golden did a video on it. It's over on my channel, H Squid Reviews. Basically,
try to find a link.
It's bigoted towards Japan's indigenous groups. Like,
yeah,
there's a little bit of that in 1954, but when 1954 comes back and it's like, oh, they were right about everything they said, it's got a different context. But where this movie, it's like it treats them like as the real villains, and it's like
they are basically monsters, kind of.
Yeah,
yeah.
They're very like backwards. They're treated as backwards. But basically, that's really it.
Because Varen has that a bit too, but it's not as bad.
Yeah, it's worth noting that Varen has that too, but that one's allowed to be released again. Unfortunately. I say unfortunately because Varen's not a good movie.
I like Varen. He's a silly little guy.
Yes, but what about his movie? That's the important part here.
I can watch that like a 12-year-old and fast forward to the monster scenes. It's fine.
Yes, but you can't say the movie's good then.
I could say
if you have to
12 minutes I watch of it are good.
Okay.
I could say parts of it.
I enjoyed the part where he destroyed the building, and it was epic.
I like when he eats the flare. I thought that was like a very oh, that's an animal thing to do. Like yes, I need to put it in my mouth. Very me in a coin depository.
Oh, I like the lighting on his eyes in this dark area.
Oh my god! Right off the bat, nice.
Bolton's so cool.
He is.
I don't think I acknowledge it enough.
Just having that sudden realization.
Is it any wonder why I use why my Steam username is Alien Bolton? You know. I think out of all the irregular Bolton designs, I think my favourite is probably Basical and Neo Bolton, of course, like his enhanced form. It's a very interesting Heisei interpretation of the character that is right at home in like the mid Heisei era, that sort of portion, or early Heisei era. Sorry, because it's not quite at that point yet.
No, I'd say it is Heisei during Cosmos.
Yeah.
People like to put that in subcategories like Neo Heisei, Heisei. I just call it all Heisei.
Yeah.
I mean, like there are definitely like periods, but like if I'm
that's how sentences work.
If I'm categorizing, that's right. If I'm categorizing them, it's like TDG and then rest of Heisei, or like post. I don't know. I'll use whatever Subaraya uses, if they use anything.
Yeah.
I don't know what killed me there.
It's like there certainly are like parts of the Heisei era which do feel like more cohesive as an individual set compared to the rest of it, but yeah, I'd say the entire thing is just the Heisei era.
Because I do think there is like a distinct difference between the stuff from the first three Heisei shows and the rest. And like after Mebius there's a shift, and then there's like a down period, and then we have what we have now with Ginga onwards.
Yeah, the new generation heroes.
Now we're kind of in a different one. Now we're in Reiwa.
Yeah, it certainly feels now that like the new gen era has more or less been brought to a close.
We still get a lot of.
We're in a new one.
We still get a lot of new gen isms.
This is very funny. This is very funny how we're both the teleporting monsters. It's like, get back here.
There are still new gen isms in the new shows, but it's if we want a signifier of something different, then Reiwa starts with, I guess, Ultraman Z. It technically started with Taiga, but Taiga was really mediocre, so I don't like counting it first.
Yeah. Like, I like that, for example, with the Barossa aliens, a specific motivator for their design was that they would be the first new alien in the Reiwa era. So I guess that kind of could be seen almost as like a sign that the times were changing at that point.
Thank you for the $10. QREM1, I'm hoping I pronounced that right. If they could do a Monsterverse pack for GigaBash, my picks would be Shimo, Skarking, Fimoto, and Behemoth. What characters would you choose? Also, I can confirm that Koopa watched GXK as legally as possible. I mean, that sounds like that sounds like the correct pack. Like that sounds like
possible doing so much work there.
I mean, I'd argue that maybe like Scylla could be a cool inclusion as well, because we need more quadrupeds in this game.
I think this one would be a really like hard sell, but the original opponent for 2014 I would like, because he is
Rockatal.
Yeah, he's very much dollar store Anguirus.
Yeah, Rockmetal would actually be a pretty cool inclusion.
And what is the Monsterverse better at than making bootleg versions of existing characters?
Just like Dark Horse.
Exactly.
Died 1999, born 2014.
But yeah, Monsterverse pack, I don't know what they would charge for that. I don't know what Legendary would charge for that, but that seems doable. If they're going to do it, if they're going to get it out quicker, it'd probably only be 2 characters, though, because that's kind of the plan going forward. They want more characters out sooner.
I know it's not what brings in like the money until like the game has like a wider like built-in fan base. I would like more original monsters.
Oh yeah, I would love more like base game content, because what happens in like 5 years when this DLC has to go offline?
Yeah. Well, it will just be eternally relegated to reseller websites.
See, this is like Dead by Daylight, I think, is the model for how games with a lot of licensed content should work, where you get like, oh, like it's a chapter of something licensed, and then immediately after that it's like a chapter of something original. So there's
that does sound like the way to go.
Like Dead by Daylight has problems. I'm not gonna say it doesn't, but like, you know, there's original stuff there. So like where recent stuff happens where like they lost the license to Leatherface, it was like, oh, this is how, like, we have other things there.
What they could do to, like, offset the issue for another couple years, in the Monsterverse pack, they have the Monsterverse Godzilla. So that there is a version of Godzilla when this one eventually stops being sold.
That is...
I love thinking cynically.
I think I would love. Thank you for the $2, Kaiju fan. Yo, we got Jerry Riviera in the game.
Badass.
Oh god, that ragdoll was horrible. Did you see his arms?
When I was streaming 2 weeks ago, Kaiju fan did tell me that, Golden, that you found the origin for why he gets called Jerry Riviera.
Kind of. I kind of found the origin. Kind of.
What is it?
There was like a video from like 2008 of like Godzilla 2000 images set to music from the pop artist Jerry Rivera, who's like some I don't know. It's probably like some Disney Channel thing, some Disney Channel actor, and some 8-year-old had a bunch of images, and they were like, I'm gonna call this Godzilla Jerry Rivera. And like it's a whole weird thing, but I would imagine it happened because some kid was like, I like this actor, I'm going to set music from them to images of Godzilla 2000 and also call them him that.
Mert Frank says, I get the crap kicked out of me every time I try to play online with this game, lol.
God, why
Yeah, I can imagine.
The whole thing.
Why can't Matt hop in the game?
Oh, that would actually be pretty damn cool.
That would be fun. That would be
Not like him playing it, but like him as a person. Why can't he be in the game like a giant Sarazawa?
God.
His skills would involve it would be like the one character from the Kirby series that draws stuff and has it come to life. That'd be, you know, like art battling. That'd be kind of cool.
Every time I see Matt around, I'm reminded that I still haven't... Like, I picked up the copy of the Spectrum-Man cover comic he did, but I've been meaning to buy the full trade paperback, because he did the cover for one issue, but there's a whole series of a Spectrum-Man comic that I'm like, I really want to read, and I keep forgetting.
There were multiple, actually.
Frank says, "I'll hop in if you like. If you like."
I mean, Titano controls the Discord, so if we want to
get... Yeah, Titano, you're up for it?
Get footstooled, idiot!
Badass.
Oh my god, I am being bounced.
What is that from?
What do you mean?
The badass. Like, what is it from?
It's just a word. I don't know what to tell you.
Because
not all of my humor is referential.
I think this one's very referential because in my head, what I see is the scene from Spider-Man Homecoming where Ned, the CEO of Sex, is wearing the mask,
right,
and goes badass, like in the same tone and cadence. And I don't know if that's what you're referring to or something else happened.
I'm just saying the word badass in kind of a soft tone.
I think we can turn on crossplay. I think we might have to back out and then go back into it, and then Matt might be able to join.
Yeah. We're using the full build now, of course, so that means crossplay should work, because it specifically said that crossplay wasn't functional in the media developer build.
I mean, the room code is visible, so maybe.
Hmm.
Well, part of it's covered on my screen, so someone should DM Matt.
Yeah, are we still, like, screen sharing on Discord? If so, someone can grab hold of the code or something.
We might have to turn on crossplay for the room, though. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, for some of us, it's turned off by default. The camera was doing something real cool there.
Yeah, it kind of got a bit confused there for a sec, I think.
Oh.
That was so anticlimactic.
Yeah, that was Fist of the North Star level, like anticlimactic. You know, where the opponent like shows that they're really strong, and Kenshiro just immediately follows up with "You're already dead." And there you go.
This is my super Googila technique. I learned it by powering up to the fullest.
You're just throwing dynamite? Hey, as long as it works.
As long as it works.
It's like, this is a secret technique that will surely kill you. Kenshiro's like, I pressed the pressure point that makes you stop moving. You are already dead, and just instantly just no-sells it. I
think the 4Kids dub of Fist of the North Star is like, you pee your pants.
Yeah.
That is kind of what the French dub was like. That is kind of what the French dub was like. That was like the first known gag dub. They weren't really allowed to censor anything. They weren't really allowed to censor anything, so they just had to like change the dialogue so that it was silly.
And if I recall as well, the actors specifically requested that if they were going to do the dub, they would have free reign over how they like performed the script or something.
The stomp is insane.
Because there's a moment in the French dub of Fist of the North Star where a line about the character whose special attacks involves scraping like the opponent is changed to "their blood comes out like raspberry ice cream" or something. Yeah, there's lots of culinary puns in the French dub for some reason.
I will be right back.
Yeah, someone DM Matt the code,
Alright.
and then we'll see if it works.
I have the code. I'll just. I'm not unfortunately on the friends list, but I will quickly just post the room code in YouTube, and then somebody else can get it sent.
I have Matt as a contact. Just one sec.
All right.
There you are. I have a lot of people in my.
I guess I'll take the moment to check over chat.
3, 1.
Kriamanda says, "Are you going to make a kaiju profile for Godzilla Showa? It's going to take a while to achieve because it is a massive project, but it will eventually happen."
Yeah, it will be very long. Matt, I just sent the code.
Okay, I'm back.
Son Riley says, "Who thinks Hedorah is the cutest monster out of all the other monsters?"
Golden, do you have crossplay on? I just want to make sure that Matt can join. Excellent question, Matt. Matt was like, "Got it." Okay, now what do I do? let me try. Okay, no, that's not how that works. Okay, on online battle, go to room code, and then you type it in, and then you should be good.
Anime and Nature says, "British accent. I assume you're new to the stream." Yes, I am from the UK.
Do you drink tea?
I do. I would say I have one right here, but I already drank it, so my cup is now stone cold.
And that's the bottom line!
I was thinking of this earlier. Why doesn't the British monarchy have cool era names like Reiwa and Heisei?
I mean, we do have a dynasty. Like, I guess our names are after dynasty names.
Okay. Koopa, you might want to turn off. Never mind.
Oh wait, am I?
No. I meant to say, squid, but never mind.
Right. Now, Crimson Call says, "Speaking of the UK, I hope Scotland is in the next MonsterVerse movie. I hope the UK as a whole is in a MonsterVerse movie. I think that'd be a cool inclusion."
Yeah, it's a reasonably large market. They seem to stage kaiju attacks in countries that give them decent box office. So
yeah,
makes sense.
They've gone to Brazil. The sky's the limit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Come to Brazil.
They finally came to Brazil.
Which one of them forgot to book the hotel?
Oh shit! I don't know. Thought you were. Thought you did. I love that you can see like a UFO in the background, and it's like doing things to the airlines.
Glad to know, Big Jack Corner. Glad to know. That's really, really helping the discussion.
I think it is funny that because, like, you know, we always complain, like, yeah, it's the big five: Godzilla, Mothra, Mechagodzilla, Rodan, King Ghidorah. Like, those are going to be the ones who get used all the time. But, like, when two of them aren't here, it's like, where are they? Like, I feel it. Because I'm like, I think Rodan and Mothra should be here.
It does feel odd, though, that the Big Five wasn't among the first to.
Like, I'm happy because, like, you know, I think Gigan is sick. Yeah, Matt's in.
Oh, there it is. There.
Hey.
Ooh.
Oh.
I think Matt dropped out by accident.
We'll get it sorted. Wider says they should put a monster that appeared once in Showa Ultraman in and confuse everyone. You know what? Why not? Let's have
Dinosaur Tank, please.
The Dinosaur Tank, hell yeah.
Dinosaur Tank.
They've got a building, they can have a tank.
Obscure. Bizarnage says this DLC was Nemesis. Next will be allies with Rodan and Mothra. Screen cap this.
No.
I want Anguirus. I want Anguirus.
No.
You know? I think if they are going to bring in the rest of the Big Five, they should do it where one of them is not a member of the Big Five in each DLC. Just split it out over two.
Gaming.
Watch Matt was hustling us, and Matt kicks all of our asses.
Yeah. Kirby with headphones says, did you know that there's a restaurant in Brazil that sells some of the nastiest pizzas, like a whole turkey slapped in the middle? Or sorry, a whole chuki slapped in the middle.
What?
What do you
mean? What do you mean the second? What do you mean a chuki? What do you mean?
I feel they misspelled it. They misspelled turkey tuki instead.
I thought verbatim how you said it was what they typed in the message. that they went back and changed it to the misspelling. Thanks, Matt.
I don't know what it is about the level geometry that stops the beam from going out all the way. It's happened with both Ultraman and Tiga.
Wow.
I guess it's safer to do it once a bunch of buildings have been destroyed.
Skeleturtle and GigaBash. Let's kill Golden.
You know what? Why not? Let's do it.
Let's kill Golden.
I get that reference.
I forgot what character I was playing as.
It happens.
Many such cases.
Many such cases. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well.
Are you gonna do, for your Ultra Gaiden, are you gonna do an Inframan?
Maybe. As like a quickie.
I like that a lot. I like Inframan. I enjoyed it. It's crazy.
Why does it, like, stop?
What?
For what purpose?
What do you
The
mean?
beams stop.
Oh.
The beam stops, like, halfway across the stage. Not even.
You know, in my heart, I feel Gorogong's the worst character in the game, but I feel like there's a secret meta I just don't know.
I think he's designed more or less to be the all-rounder, because, like, assuming you start with, like, the base content first, he's, like, the very first character you get to use, so...
He is like the tutorial.
Yeah, but he doesn't really have a beam, either. Like, he has to jump.
He spec'd all of it into physical.
Nice camera shenanigans. Ooh.
Up. I should have aimed it at Gorgon.
What did he do? He ain't do no wrong. He ain't do nothing to nobody.
That's right.
I take it back. Gorgong's great.
What the hell?
Jump!
Women.
Nice.
Women
Austin
jump.
Ames says correctly, next DLC should be Giant Condor and Gabara.
Yeah.
Of course.
You know what? I think Gabra would actually be kind of a fun opponent to use.
Instead, let me sub one out. The Giant Claw.
It's a flying battleship.
It's the one time
Swapping
thing.
the Giant Condor out, that will be remembered on the Day of Reckoning.
He will come to reap the souls of everyone who mocked him.
It's cool. Matt's connection's bad. It's cool, Matt. I get it.
It's alright. Thanks for joining us.
It's a situation.
Our connection has been bad the whole time, so I totally get it.
Crossplay would be even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Frosty Bear says, Wikizilla, what are your thoughts on the new Ultraman Arc trailer? I think it looks interesting. It seems like they're continuing the route of having as many original monsters as possible this time, so why not? I'm all for it.
I haven't seen the new trailer, but just like based on the premise of it, a little disappointed that they're not being more ambitious.
Yeah,
it's very much like a return to the very standard, which, like, yeah, that can be fun, but also we got a lot of those.
Yeah.
Remains to be seen. I'm sure it'll be fun.
We gotta figure out an actual stream with Matt sometime. That'll be fun to do.
Kirby with headphones says, along with the, quote, Tukey, unquote, the establishment also puts various candies on their pies.
Oh, I read that as candles.
I forgot we were talking about a specific restaurant. I'm like, the establishment, like the government? like the government is forcing them to do that?
My game's freezing up.
Matt Frank says, thanks for letting me suck. LOL, that way fun, though. Thank you for coming. It was great
we all
fun.
try.
Where's Golden?
Now I'm getting no music.
Candle wax.
Oh, there it is.
Golden's gone.
What are you talking about?
Oh no! Oh no! I was actually tricked. Oh, no. I was tricked by the building. Desync.
What?
And I love it. You said Golden is actually gone, and then seconds later the connection lost due to desync.
On my end, I instantly won.
You were the last one in the game. You gotta invite us again.
Okay, I'll re-invite.
Alright, incoming.
I'm gonna dip out. Y'all enjoy your bashing.
Alright.
Okay, have a good one.
Farewell.
Yeah, Titanosaurus would be a cool inclusion as well.
I'm playing as Steven Universe's mom. White quartz.
Joshua Aparicio says, any plans to do another Kaiju profile one day? Well, of course.
No,
Just
we're never going to make a video again.
These projects take a very, very, very long time. We have like 5 in the pipeline.
And then like so many sitting in a folder of like, maybe later. I've written like an entire script for like the Unleashed Kaiju, like all the original ones from all the different versions of Unleashed, and it's just like, we're kind of overloaded right now.
Oh.
Die. Boing, boing, boing. I got gift art of...
You like changed your mind as you were saying that?
No, I think I just saw like my internet dip for like a second, so I had like second thoughts about starting a tangent.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, I see that you have a lot of health over there. Let me fix that.
No, I'm good.
This is mindless, whatever's going on here.
Yeah, we're just chasing each other around the room right now.
I'm reminded of one of my friends who's a comic book mutual. Like, he doesn't play video games, so whenever I stream and play a game, he's like, I'm just enraptured like an iPad baby. That's how I feel right now.
enraptured by the power of the game. Hey, you should come closer.
Nope, not getting out of this chair.
Here we go. Thoughts on Vrano's animations? I think they're really nice.
I think they're fun.
I think they're funny,
Yeah.
and we don't deserve them. As a fan base collective. I don't think we're good enough. Hey. Hey.
Austin Ames says, thoughts on Wobbly Works' animations? I haven't heard of them. I'll need to check that out.
Oh, they do dinosaur stuff. It's fun.
Oh, nice.
It just, like, locks you into it. Anyways, I got cool gift art of Steffi as a mosasaur.
Oh, nice.
The guy who parted the Red Sea?
Yes.
Super Mecha Godzilla 21 says, what would you do if Manila showed up at your house, as in the capital of the Philippines? I'd be confused. Very confused.
I would shake them and go, where's Tokyo 1960?
Just have an entire city show up outside your house. It'd be like the Squidward's house joke from SpongeBob, but on a much larger scale.
Squidward's house.
What was, like, the copy-paste for, like... for, like, the Squidward house thing?
Oh, the angry cartoon reviewer.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Mr. Ensler that said that?
No, that was
originally or
a different angry cartoon reviewer.
Just-
Oh, nice.
It might have been like a parody.
Squidward's house, I would argue, is a mecha if we're counting on that episode where it gains legs.
So there's this one person who does like SpongeBob raps. It uses AI, but the lyrics are funny, and I keep thinking about this one line from one with Squidward, and he's like, "Stone cold killer like my mother effing house is." I thought it was really funny.
Anyways, I picked like the kid brother character because it's kind of broken.
I mean, the something that's occupying my thoughts recently is the Cursed Woody sings a song. You know, apparently that one is not AI. It's just like someone actually sings it and they just use voice replacement on it. In which case, the wonderful lyrics of rhyming "I'll kill you" with "I'll kill you." My goodness, it's lyrical gold.
Shut up, Buzz.
It
I'll
is
kill
fun.
you.
Sorry, pal, but can we make amends?
Shut up, Bo. I'll kill you slow.
Thinking about the funniest Wikizilla stream I can think of is us weighing in on the Drake Kendrick beef several weeks late.
Yeah. I still think one of our funniest moments is probably the guy in the chat that said that Shinji was getting his arm broken while we were eating curry in the city shrouded in shadow.
Yeah.
Ones. I thought that was just the timing of it was just made it brilliant.
Ow.
Where am I? Have I just
You died.
disappeared? I thought I had. Oh, there
You
I am.
died.
I did die, but I was wondering where my cursor had gone.
I think Godzilla might be a kid brother character a little bit too.
There's just like a thing. When you go Giga mode, you can't get hurt until the other player goes Giga mode.
This is the snowball all over again.
Oh my god.
Get out of here!
Oh my god. Oh my god. He's so happy.
Taking a dump.
Godzilla source
The
says
security
Squidward's...
system takes control of Squidward's house and begins attacking the city, leaving the mayor to give Squidward community service for the damage caused. And 35 people have voted.
Cat.
Yeah, that's.
I think we're coming to the end of the stream here. I don't know. How are you guys holding up?
Yeah, I think we're pretty close
Yeah.
to kind of reaching a good endpoint.
I think like maybe like 1 or 2 more matches. We should probably do a goofy one for the last one.
Yeah, like an all random or like...
You guys know Sigma and Alpha have been words for hundreds of years, right?
Yeah, like what are you going to do if time travel exists? You're going to go back to ancient Greek times and go, wow, are there sigmas everywhere? The second you see like the word sigma being mentioned
Me
or
in
something.
Greece.
Where did all these sigmas come from?
Kind of cringe.
Everyone around me is a beta.
Plato, are you an alpha? Yeah, that letter's in there.
I'm way ahead of you, my man. I'm a total epsilon.
I'm a beta, which means I'm in a higher state of completion than alpha.
Oh, God. Also, the name says the alpha is above the teacher, to reference that one really, really cringy video of like that one guy saying like, I don't have to listen to you because I am an alpha or something.
Lumbo male beats them all.
Wumbo male.
Closely followed by yogurt male, which is like a meme thing.
Chobani male.
Fromage fray, man.
No, I don't need the big stump.
I can't
funny.
like aim it when I'm like big. It's like I have too much reach now. Yeah!
Oh no!
It's just cruel when you're big.
Yeah. You just either have to bide your time or just get out of there. At least I can kind of stun you with attacks, even if you are large. There we go.
I don't even remember what.
Scheisse.
I don't even remember what her finisher is.
She becomes the big demon.
Oh, it's Demon Zoa or Demon Zower as as like the Ultra Wiki tried to call it. I think it's Demonothor now, which
it's
kind of
based
preferred.
on Gigantoa Mega. The one from the end of Tiga. It's like
Yeah.
in that same naming realm because it's
Yeah.
also a demon.
Named after, of course, Gatanazoa.
Gatanazoa, right?
I preferred it when it was Zoa instead of Thor. You know, I think it just of course,
another.
It's closest to, of course, the actual name of the elder god, Gatanathoa. You know,
I don't know.
I'm not super familiar with the Lovecraft mythos, but you know, it's just one of those things I thought was cool. I am sliding everywhere at the minute. That was odd.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, that was interesting.
Gotcha. Get baited.
That was fun. That was a fun arrangement.
Can we show off some of the taunts as well before we?
Oh yeah, we
end
should
stream?
try that actually with the new characters.
Yeah. Who? I'll stick Ghidorah. Someone go Hedorah.
I'll do Hedorah.
I'll go. I guess I'll just pick someone that I haven't really shown off. We'll do both then. Why not?
Let's do it in a stage where we're not getting assaulted.
Thank you, Kenai. Thank you, Kenai Studios.
Cities are a good ones to go with.
Are there going to be GigaBash entries into the Wikizilla wiki? I thought we did have pages on those monsters.
Yeah, I think we are actually. I think we do have some. I remember seeing one for Pipijuris at least.
Pipijuris.
Pipijuris.
I do like how they added the sparkly bits to Hedorah, because that's how it was kind of lit in the original movie.
I like as well they've really sort of gone into detail with the colours as well. Like the red actually looks really nice and vibrant.
Are the GigaBash Kaiju viable for eventual profiles? Yeah, but not in the immediate future.
That's the MonsterVerse Ghidorah stance.
Yeah. This is just your
And
standard.
that is the kids.
It's just your standard laugh pose for up. For right, kind of another one.
For this one, for Hedorah's side, she drinks
careful.
from an oil tanker. That one
Yeah.
animation from the movie. And this one's my favorite. Her up taunt is a bong hit.
Yep. Just sucking and relaxing on that smokestack.
Golden Koopa, Squid, Titana, which Kaiju would you want in the multiverse except your favorites? So I gotta pick someone I don't really like.
That's a
Awesome.
difficult choice.
Because
like,
I usually say Zilla or Mechanicon, but I also really like both of them. So that's hard.
I'm gonna say Taisho from Ultraman Leo because none of you deserve anything good.
oh god,
See,
he'll
I
get
was
stuck on a telegraph pole and cry for mother.
I was gonna say Gorgo, but I also really like Gorgo.
Yeah. I mean, Titanosaurus.
Titano's a really good favorite. That's really hard. That's a hard question where it's like it can't be someone you like, and it's like, I like
It's
a
like
lot.
I
of
like everyone though. Like I bet are the chat wanting us to say Zilla, but even then it's like I like Zilla, so you know.
That's like my bit. This is
Oh my God.
a tad overpowered.
Yeah.
That I was able to chain that together. No, wait, let's be friends! Let's be friends!
A bit late for that.
Oh, we're all friends now.
My friend!
My friend.
I'm with my friends.
Because, like, that's the thing. Like, as I think about it, it's like... maybe I'm just a contrarian or something, but all of the standard monsters that everyone supposedly dislikes, I actually like.
Even
It's
Taisho.
like, I've seen people... Well,
I don't know who that one
so.
is.
Not really.
Oh, once you find out, you're gonna wish you didn't. No.
Yeah. I think that is actually fair enough. I don't think I like Taisho.
Like, you know, I like a lot. I like Pulgasari as a monster, even though the story behind that movie's production is like grits teeth emoji.
Yeah. Like, the Pulgasari legend as a whole is really cool.
Oh my god.
Here we go again.
Oh! I didn't know I could actually break that.
Yeah, that is one way you can avoid, like, S-class attacks, is just to go into an S-class yourself. Or Giga attacks, sorry. A sixth Monsterverse movie is coming. What do you guys think it will be about? Don't know what else they can tell. I would go for an original space monster.
They said it's going to be Godzilla focused, so something.
That's
I think in
I
that
don't
case, then
I don't
it would
trust
be the
like
right
that.
time. If it really is going to be Godzilla focused, I think the time is right to introduce another veteran. But who would you go with, considering that now both Ghidorah and Mechagodzilla have appeared, and those are basically the arch nemeses? Gigan and Megalon would be a good choice. Same with Hedorah.
Megalon, I think, ties in good with the lore, because you already have the underground civilization. You just have, like, a different sect of that civilization who worships Megalon instead of Mothra.
I think that'd be a cool choice.
That's the cleanest you can fit something in, but also Megalon... That's the joke people make, like, first movie to make $2. Like... like, yeah, we care about Megalon, but if you tell just a random person, like, oh, it's the big beetle from the Godzilla movies, they'll be like, okay.
Does your dad know who Megalon is?
My dad
That's who they're advertising to.
My dad does know who Megalon is.
Okay, but mine doesn't.
Yeah.
That's who they care about. The average
they
person.
If Megalon does show up,
yeah.
It's like, considering that he's a character that is at his best and he's teamed up with other characters, I hope Megalon does come back.
What?
The poll, does your dad know who Megalon is? I have to see the results of this before we end the stream. I need to know.
So far, it looks like plenty of dads do know, but it's almost it's
because I think
hovering around 50-50.
I think we're still in the generation where a lot of people saw Megalon from their parents giving them a VHS tape of, like, a horror host showing it. Like,
yeah.
Like, I think we're still on the edge of that. We're obviously moving out of that, but I think everyone who's, like, around, like, 20-somethings has the experience of, like, oh yeah, my dad had, like, a VHS tape that crudely had Godzilla vs. Megalon written on it.
Those people are dying. But, like, they're getting older.
Yeah.
But they are still paying customers, and they might know who that is.
That was a veiled threat to me. If I die, no, I didn't kill myself. It was gold.
God.
I mean, like...
Anyways,
the whole thing
thanks
is...
for joining the stream, every Nyan.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it's been great
52% say no. That's the final thing. 52% of dads do not know Megalon.
That's the deciding factor, and Megalon is not going to be in it.
Right.
Good night, everybody.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Bada
Eat
boom,
your
bada
vegetables,
bing.
drink your milk, go to school, and don't do drugs.
I am Megalon!